For over 40 years, together, we've saved lives and responded to deadly epidemics: Ebola in Liberia, cholera in Haiti, and HIV and AIDS in Southern Africa, and now COVID-19. While the world's focus is on COVID-19, our frontline health staff know that during a pandemic, other health crises don't cease to exist. Children still crowd clinics, sick with malaria. Pregnant women still need prenatal care and safe deliveries. And here in the US, people are suffering without access to dental care. Our courageous staff are at their best when they face health challenges like this. They pivot quickly to respond and work tirelessly in the face of suffering and sickness. This van is just one representation of our team's tenacity, courage, and compassion. When COVID-19 hit, our US staff worked day and night, overcoming many hurdles to quickly transform this van to support testing. This was all possible because of loyal supporters like you. Because these vans are mobile, we can reach some of our most vulnerable neighbors with COVID-19 testing and emergency dental care. Neighbors like those who are experiencing homelessness, veterans, migrants, and low-income families. Whether it's our mobile dental vans or our health work around the world, all of it is done in the name of love, responding to the call to love our neighbor, especially in times of crisis. We see patients as our brothers and sisters. Alongside their physical needs, we recognize and care for their emotional, social, and spiritual needs. Because every person matters to God and to us. The need in our world today requires bold love and faithful action. It requires our belief that together, with God's help, we can change and save lives. We can stop a pandemic. Last year alone, we served 4.2 million people in crisis. That's more than the entire population of Los Angeles. Each one a precious life. Tonight, with all of you, we're going to save more precious lives. We're going to bring the best of who we are and what we have to fight this pandemic. We're going to remind people who are suffering that they are not alone. And now it's my privilege to take you around the world, to experience love in action, to meet the people you're going to impact with your generosity tonight.
Thousands of miles separate us. Different languages, customs, and circumstances. Even so, there is so much that connects us. Right now, we are battling the same pandemic. We have the same wishes of safety for our children. We want health for our family. And yet, we live in a world of injustice and inequality. A world where the place of your birth determines whether you can access food, water, and medical care. A world where people feel lost and forgotten. But we know, no estamos solos. We are not alone.
High up in the mountains, deep in dense refugee camps, down long, muddy roads, live people who are hurting. People who struggle to meet their basic needs to survive. People who have been driven from home by war, famine, and genocide. Imagine living in a place without doctor, medicine, and healthcare. Imagine waking to your favorite child in the middle of the night, but having nowhere to take them. Imagine carrying a baby for 9 months, only to lose them at birth. This is the pain that our brothers and sisters in crisis experience every day. In this pain we know, نحن مش لحالنا, we are not alone.
As we sit here tonight, mother is mourning the loss of her baby. A child is hungry, wondering when he will eat next. A refugee is longing for home, ripped from her by war. For refugees, leaving home is not a choice. It's not a choice when armed men ravage your village. It's not a choice when your child could be torn from your arms. It's not a choice when bombs are falling from the sky. No person who has survived these terrors should die from a preventable cause, and yet they do. The simplest things can kill: a mosquito bite that causes malaria, a cut that becomes an infection, a cough that turns to pneumonia. Refugees shoulder a heavy burden of worry. Any sickness, any injury could mean death. And now, they carry the fear of a deadly virus. A virus with no cure, sweeping through their community. In this worry, we know Amara Ekanai, we are not alone.
Our broken world can feel heavy, but there is hope. There is hope in love. Love can heal. Love can save lives. Love can remind people that we are not alone. What does love look like in the place we work?
It looks like standing shoulder to shoulder with Guatemalans to build clean water systems so their children no longer get sick.
It looks like a Rohingya child laughing and playing with his friends because his asthma is being treated.
It looks like a young refugee woman walking with purpose because she is equipped to care for the health of her neighbors.
It looks like a mother at home surrounded by her children because she received an emergency cesarean section during her childbirth that could have costed her life. This is what love looks like. This is how we know
We are not alone.